20 The teachings of the Lord of the second coming. I have come in my Father's name, and you do not receive me. If you believed Moses, you would believe me, for he wrote of me. John chapters 543-46. How many miracles and signs did Jesus perform in his desperate efforts to lift the people from their disbelief? Yet, even as they were witnessing the wondrous works of Jesus, the religious leaders mocked him as one possessed by Beelzebul. In the midst of such a wretched situation, Jesus cried out, "Even though you do not believe me, believe the works, that you may know and understand that the Father is in me and I am in the Father." John chapter 1038. Then, confronting his opponents, he scathingly denounced their hypocrisy. Through his words and deeds, Jesus tried to bring his people to believe in him, because it was God's will that they do so. If they had followed God's will and believed in Jesus as their Messiah, then who among them would have dared to send him to the cross? From all the above evidence, we can deduce that Jesus' death on the cross was the unfortunate outcome of the ignorance and disbelief of the people of his day. It was not necessary for the complete fulfillment of his mission as the Messiah. This is well illustrated by Jesus' last words on the cross. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Luke chapter 2334. If God had originally predestined Jesus to die on the cross, Jesus would have expected to go that path as his due course. Why, then, did he pray 3 times, "My Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me, nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt"? In truth, Jesus offered those desperate prayers because he knew well that his death would shatter the hope of attaining the kingdom of heaven on earth. This would be a tragic disappointment to God, who had worked so laboriously to realize this hope through the long ages since the fall. Furthermore, Jesus knew that humanity's afflictions would continue unrelieved until the time of his second coming. Jesus said, "As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up." When the Israelites lost faith in Moses on the way to Canaan, fiery serpents appeared and began to kill them. God commanded Moses to make a bronze serpent and set it on a pole, so that all who looked upon the serpent might live. Similarly, Jesus foresaw that due to the chosen people's failure to believe in him,